Hello! Last week, Origins crashed 3 times. This bodes well. I did spend a lot of the time there in Denerim, which is a very crashy place, to be fair. Hopefully this week will be more stable. Last week, I was doing some quests from Chantry boards and from the Irregulars. This week, I'm finally going to get a nug, all being well. Our keyboard shortcut didn't register, so you're still looking at the pause screen. I can't wait for a game that I don't have to run in XP compatibility mode and can just use OBS for its intended purposes. Hello.
It's hard to believe we have a king again. I suppose the ancestors figured the Idukans had enough.
Are you really not going to do anything about these bones? Okay. Yes. It's a staircase. Idle dwarf. Hold on. You're the guy who told me not to fall into the sky.
Yes? Why is someone like you hanging about Dusttown so much? Don't fall into the sky when you go back up there.
So he's the guy I talked to about getting a nug. And these are the guys who I was busy
So you're the
murdering
one
last
who
time it
killed
crashed.
Jarvia. Do you know what you've done? Jarvia was no paragon, but she looked after her own. Even the nobles wouldn't cross her. If you think we're gonna let you waltz around like you own the place, you're wrong. For Jarvia, attack!
Well, that was quick.
I shall.
And how about the... Sorry, Ali.
Very well.
Clothing. Wait. Wait. Before he was bones, he was actually... I actually took his clothes. Alistair, you're all glowy. You put a glowy spot on a nug that this guy doesn't want to sell me.
Yes? Why is someone like you hanging about Dusttown so much?
Honestly, no idea.
Don't fall into the sky when you go back up there.
Well.
I have heard much about the halls of the Dwarven Kings, but the stories do it no justice. It is so strange, harsh, yet beautiful.
It is very grand.
And have you seen those tiny pig-like burrowing animals? They are adorable. I wish I could have one as a pet. But they must be hard to catch and... Oh, just ignore me.
You have
So
seen me
silly
catch at
sometimes.
least 2,
Let's just
maybe
go.
3. Idle dwarf! Girlfriend wants a nug!
Yes? Why is someone like you hanging about Dusttown so much?
For the nugs! The nugs!
Nugs? Yes. They don't got much meat on them, but down here you can't be picky. Better than nothing.
Oh, would I get one?
Nuggets. Lots of people sell them here in Dusttown.
No, a live one.
What for? You going to cook them up yourself?
My friend wants one as a pet.
Yeah, I can find a nug for you. Could even get one from outside the city. Those ones in the deeps don't eat as much garbage. I don't know what they eat, but they always seem healthier, you know? Shiny coats, bright eyes. How much you giving me?
What do you want?
Don't know. Depends on how big a one I catch. Give me some time. I'll hunt him down for you.
Boof! Now, that was a teleportation with urgency.
Well, aren't you sweet and attentive?
Not that I have a place. What do you know of this place?
Vast holes carved from the stone of the mountain, lined with the chiseled marble figures of paragons, so fine as to mirror life itself. Soaring ceilings grand enough to make any man forget the sky and the sun, and to question the reason for their existence. I have heard of these things and more, but none prepared me for what I have seen here. It is marvelous.
Statues so grand as to imitate life itself. Let's move on so I can look at one of these statues that imitates life itself, of which there are none in Dust Town. Yeah. Fuck's sake. What are you doing? So lifelike. I don't understand what I'm doing now, so I'll probably just go back and see if he's returned with no...
It shall be done.
He is returned. Is he returned with Nug?
I got him. He's all squirmy, but he's a big fella.
How much do you want?
Don't know. I'll take anything you can give. He's a fat one, though. Worth a bit.
20 silver?
I knew you'd be good on your word. Nice doing business.
See, that time he ran, rather than just sort of disappearing. How'd you like your Nug?
Well, aren't you sweet and attentive?
Of course, we should move on. Right. Nug. And of course, as soon as I do so, I catch one myself.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen. But there's more out there.
Yeah, I'm aware. For a senior Nug Wrangler, there is
As
a
you say.
guy in Dust Town who can do your job significantly better than you. They all give me a codex. Why do I get that codex from all of them? Why don't I just have them all as one object?
Poor old man.
Hello. Okay, let's Scaramouche, and do the Fandango. In that order. Right. Where's the Nug? Is the Nug not at camp? Oh, spot chests. See if I can put stuff in there. Turn any gems. Give all amethysts. And crafting materials. Oh, lots of stuff I can give them. I just only had deep mushrooms last time, eh? Deep mushrooms. Well, this is better than throwing stuff away. What does this actually do, by the way? Put some cash in, I suppose. I don't know how much I've got anymore. And runes. Oh, unassigned novice runes. Okay. Here we go.
We are better with every step you take.
Excellent. Where's your Nug?
Do you remember our discussion?
Which one?
I just wanted to tell you that I thought about what you told me, and you were right. Despite what Marjolaine says, I am not like her. I know that now. I've found peace in knowing the Maker, and nothing will change that. I followed you to make the world a better place, and as long as I keep that in mind, I will not fall. Sometimes, it takes another to show us the truths we hide from ourselves.
My pleasure.
I'm glad I left Lothering in your company. You have proven a true friend, and I thank the Maker for you.
Okay. Hello.
There you are. Wanted to talk to you.
How come you still have your helmet on? Doesn't everyone else take theirs off? No, they don't. Why did I think everyone else... Well, they do to talk to me. Everyone else takes their helmet off to talk to me. Why are you peering out of there? Go ahead.
Here we go. You and I, we've... You know how sometimes you spend time with people and things.
So that's an option, apparently. Take your time.
I was thinking, I do know some people out here on the surface. A person, actually. A girl I knew in Orzammar. Before I left, obviously.
A girl you knew, or a girl you knew, biblically? Although biblically isn't a thing, but...
What? Oh, you mean, were we rutting? Oh, aye. After Bronco left for the deep roads. Name's Felsi. She was a fiery one. I'm sure she's forgiven me by now. Thought maybe I'd track her down. See how she's been living.
I'm sure she's forgiven me by now. I know you. I wouldn't be so sure. You know how to find
I
her.
tried to look her up the last time we were at Lake Calenhad. She wasn't at work at the inn. At home with her sick mother, they said. I figured it was just the ancestors telling me something. But I keep thinking about her.
What aren't you saying?
Ah, you suspicious sack of pebbles. You always have to think the worst of someone.
That's because you're usually the worst.
You got me there. But this one's a gem.
I like
Warden.
you.
You'll see.
Okay, we'll find it.
Well, and a good friend you are, Warden. I'll think about you if we ever... no, actually, that would be gross. No, what was it you wanted to say?
Never mind.
Aye. All right, then.
Suddenly no helmet. Okay. Never mind.
Irving told me about how you became a Grey Warden, and that unpleasant incident that occurred prior to your departure from the Circle.
Sorry? Yeah, talking about Jowan.
None other. I respect the decision you made, and the way you handled it. And it did not seem to affect Duncan's desire to recruit you. But that aside, you're a Grey Warden now, and perhaps I presume too much by saying this, but the Circle is proud of you.
Hey. Grateful I could use my gift for something good, rather than just sort of sitting in a tower and...
You are a true child of the Circle. Raw power tempered with learning, wisdom, and the desire to serve others. Sometimes it gives me comfort to think that everything will end up the way it's supposed to. That it will be all right. You were chosen. You survived the joining when others did not. Perhaps it was meant to be.
You are a child of the universe, and it's a small world, unless it's you who has to paint it. Right. I actually have to give her the note. That does make sense. Bedroom key. Do I give her a bedroom key? Nug. That's not Lily. That's me. That's Lily. Nope.
Oh, it's one of those subterranean bunny pigs. Oh, look at him. Come here, you.
Have fun.
Thank you so much. You've made my day.
Now everything.
Well, aren't you sweet and attentive?
The top option there is just... let's go to bed. I mean...
You want to... Are you sure?
Don't make me go over and grab you. Yes, I'm sure.
I knew you'd come around. Good things come to those who wait, no?
That's what they say.
I'm sure the wait will be worthwhile.
Camera carefully angled so you can't see the other characters in the background.
Hello.
Just the sort of acknowledgement that that would be a little creepy. Good morning.
I've been up for some time, but yes, I slept very well. I've just been watching you sleep. Did you know your eyelids flutter when you dream? And you have such pretty eyelashes.
I'm wondering if that's an elf-specific response given the time between elves and dreaming. It's not just my lashes that are pretty.
So
It's
I
my
hear.
locks.
I'm so happy, blissful. I haven't slept so well since I was forced to flee from Orlais. Knowing you will be the first thing I see when I wake gives me no small amount of comfort. I feel safe in your arms. Safe, loved and accepted. This is where I belong. Thank you.
I do have to ask, at what point Mana got dressed in full armor again?
I suppose I should get up. We have a long day ahead of us.
Much as I'm sure you'd like me to press 2 or 3, we probably should get moving.
I think it will be a beautiful day.
Nug, acquired. Lily, acquired. Sorry, Seth, I'm going to talk to someone interesting.
I've a question, if I may.
Go on.
Well, here's the thing. I swore an oath to serve you, yes? And I understand the quest you're on, and this is all very fine and well. My question pertains to what you intend to do with me once this business is over with, as a point of curiosity.
Is this after I ravish you in celebration? You go if you wanted.
Could I? And what if I didn't wish to leave?
Could always use a friend.
Indeed. I might even be glad to call myself such, come to think of it. It is good to know what my options might be, but that is for another time. For now, we have much to do, yes?
Right. Owen's old flame. So, take Oggy to Calenad. My camp has been attacked.
Indeed. Yes.
Calenad! Presumably... Ducks. No rage, my camp hasn't been attacked. Not recently. It has in the past, but... Let's follow what's in the Mage's collected bag. Places of power. Hear me and obey. My power waning, I... Crabulash the epithet. Okay, names that now take me more than 2 seconds to read are Jeff. Require a reconnection to the mystic places I've left behind. You, the bearer of this note, shall travel to these places and trace upon them my personal glyphs, claiming their eldritch energies for my own. You will come upon sites of mystic power in the ancient place in the world, the Brazilian forest, the deep roads, the heart of Denerim, and near the base of the Circle Tower. Okay. Careless accusations. The activities of the Maleficarum on my doorstep didn't go unnoticed, and now I'm in danger of being brought before the Templars myself. A small band of drifters claim to have seen me practicing forbidden arts, and they have left to deliver testimony of my alleged deeds to the Chantry. I asked the Mage's Collective to find and stop these false witnesses by any means necessary. They were travelling along the road from Lothering to Denerim, where their lies will seal my fate. Words of termination. There comes a time in every young mage's life when he has to write a song for his common law wife. No. When he must strike forth from beneath the shadow of his mentor. For my 3 young and unremarkable apprentices, this time is now. He accepts this call and takes it upon himself to deliver documents of congratulations to my apprentices, who will no doubt be uninformed as to the contents of the missive. The apprentices' names are Starrick, Alina, and Sheth. I have cleverly sent them away from my abode so that they may receive this information in a public place, thus guaranteeing the safety of my willing courier. You will find 2 of them in Denerim. The other is procuring a slightly rarer item from Orzanar. And be sensitive, I do not wish harm upon the delicate feelings. Thy brother's killer. My worst fears have been realised. A band of devilish Maleficarum are performing their profane rituals within close proximity to my own sanctum. This cannot stand. I, Jabasto, charge he who accepts this request to destroy these fiends before their evil brings unwanted attention from either Templars or demons to my back door. Travel to the Brazilian forest and slay these blasphemers. Herbal magic. Disaster! So consumed have I been in my personal projects that I have neglected to collect vital components for the herbal remedy I use to sharpen my mind for thoughts of the other world. Without it I am ruined. Ruined! Just have a coffee like the rest of us. I will humbly reward anyone who brings me 10 bundles of deep mushrooms. With this I can continue on my quest for enlightenment with a clear mind and fewer bouts of drowsiness and indigestion. Okay, not coffee. He who accepts this request be showered in riches and love from the Maker's heart for this noble and selfless act. This is literally my salvation. Go on then. Oggy, you need to level up. If you're gonna be tanking, you need more constitution. And without Alistair here, you're gonna be doing some tanking. Precise striking. You don't strike me as the precise type. Not to weapon, not archery, not weapon and shield. Two-handed. Critical strike. That just appears to be cleaving someone in half. Excellent. I like this. Single massive swing at a target. You need a bonus to attack. If the strike connects, it's an automatic critical hit, possibly killing the opponent outright if its health is low enough. Sure. I mean, seems legit. Let's shove that in your tactics, shall we? I can't remember what Mighty Blow does, so I think it uses up all his stamina to do, though. Critical strike on elites sounds like a plan, though. They'll all sleep in armour, yes, but not sleep in armour. That part was not shown. I mean, I'm not saying there's nothing that they could be doing for which, you know, knee pads wouldn't be useful, but there are too many negatives in their sentence. Take them out until it was an innuendo.
There she is. I'm gonna go talk to her. Look, you gotta back me up here. Got it?
Oh, what do you mean, back you up?
Just follow my lead, you know?
Okay.
Just be ready to pry her off when she throws herself at me. We don't want to make a scene here. Well, don't pry her off me too soon. I mean, a little scene's all right. Are you sure you're not a baker? 'Cause you got a sodding nice set of buns.
Agrin, is that you?
Yeah, in the flesh, baby.
What are you doing here?
Just trying to kick back with a pint. Fighting Darkspawn's a lot of sodding work, you know?
You're fighting Darkspawn?
Just gonna watch from this point.
Well, someone's gotta do it, you know? Can't leave a blight to the humans. They'll just muck it all up.
The whole surface to choose from, and you just happened to come to my tavern?
Yeah, well,
Tell her it's fate.
What? Oh, right. It's fate, Felsi. What can I say?
Fate? The ancestors must have a sense of humor then.
Sure they do. You've had a good look at Lady Helmy, haven't you? If her face isn't a joke the ancestors are playing, I'm a Bronto's behind.
So, Lady Helmy must be a paragon of beauty then.
What have you been thinking about?
I've been thinking about you, Felsi.
What do you want, Agrin?
Nothing. Just thought I'd see how you were doing is all. Well, maybe that and grease up the Bronto, if you know what I mean.
Well, you've seen me. You'll have to go back to Orzammar for the Bronto.
Admit it, he's more fun than the men around here.
If by fun you mean more likely to light farts on fire, yes.
Oh well, it's been fun, Felsi. But I better go.
Wait, you're leaving? You just got here. I haven't called you a shaft rat yet.
Well, you can't keep the archdemon waiting. You hurt its feelings, it might just turn the whole blight around and go home. Nobody wants that.
Well, you don't need to fight it right now, do you? I mean, you could have a pint first. You could call me a surly Bronto. I could tell you that you smell like nug droppings.
I'll tell you what, I got some things I gotta do, but I'll come back for that pint when things are settled. You frigid deep stalker.
Fine, but you better not keep me waiting, you worthless copper-plated swordcast.
Wouldn't dream of it.
I mean... that happened. Well, fruit. Landmark boat.
Sure thing.
There's a lot of places I need to take bark spawn. Death root. Right. Let's go to the circle. I went the wrong way to get to the circle. Why did I go that way? That's where I was going. Anyway. Henry's bed. What? Sure. Pardon? I can't even talk to them. Well, at least people are sort of living in it now. It's still a bit screamy. Look, people are trying to get back to their studies, and you've just left corpses around. It's unhygienic at best. It's a statue, but he's still upside down. Hello, Dagna.
This circle is amazing. Thank you so much for making this possible.
I mean, there's a dead guy right there, but I appreciate the enthusiasm.
I heard the Templars talking about chasing down a Malefica yesterday.
Huh. That's an already looted pile of rag.
I think we'll be alright now, thanks to you. The children are already a lot calmer.
I hope the demons don't come back.
Well, yeah.
Oh, come, swift sword, and deliver me that I might find the Maker again.
Bye.
Come on, you've rested enough. We need to get these out of the tower before they get fragrant.
Touching those abominations. It's wrong.
Someone has to do it.
Why do we have to take them across the lake to burn? The lake's right there.
I kind of wish Alistair had been here to hear that.
It shall be done.
I've already done the quest that relates to, so... Oh, seriously. Mystical Sight of Power. Here we are. Oish. Sure thing. Bones. Dead Nug. Okay. I can't get down there. That's saddening. There's still a lot of screaming going on. Now I've spoken.
I win. Care to partake of Ogren's fine homebrew? It's the drink of the gods.
Ale, is it? And I hope it's brewed hygienically?
Of course. I may not know clean from a beggar's ass when it comes to most things, but I don't mess around with my ale.
Very well, let's have a taste.
Well, what do you think?
Very nice.
You like it? Well, I never...
Attractive amber color, nutty flavor, slightly sweet, just a hint of toastiness. There's some spice to it I'm finding hard to place.
Yes?
Is it cloves?
Cloves! Ha ha! By the stone, you're a lady after my own heart. If I weren't buckled in this armor, I'd take you around the corner and, well, you know.
Give me more ale?
Anyway, I think you'll find she's taken by Alistair. Back to camp for starters. Places of power. Bristolian Forest, Deep Roads, Denerim. Left to go on that. More Denerim stuff. And some Orzabar stuff. more Brazilian forest, and deep mushrooms, which I'll probably be able to find plenty of in Brazilian forest. So I'll go to Orzammar first and then work my way around.
I still got it.
That was a success.
Weren't you watching? She could barely restrain herself. Might as well rest up while I can. You ready to go?
Let's go.
Aye. All right then.
There's the note. Schmooples! She named it Schmooples!
Well, aren't you sweet and attentive?
I can't ask her about Schmooples. Why not? Hold on. Dwarves who've left Orzammar aren't allowed to return to Orzammar. But I think that's going to be in a similar situation to in Skyrim. Khajiit are not allowed in cities. I'm going to put this theory to the test.
Yes.
What's happening here then?
Rough travels out here, eh? We even saw Darkspawn on the way in.
Where are you going?
We're delivering a message to the Chantry in Denerim. You?
What's the message about?
We saw a blood mage down near the Brazilian forest. We're off to tell the Chantry about him.
I'm here to stop you.
I thought you said... Wait. You're serious?
Why not let us deliver the message?
I suppose that's all right. As long as it gets there. Stay safe.
Gets the job done. Off we jolly well pop. You were on your way from the Brazilian forest to Denerim via Lake Calenhad. Just shows that not all adventurers are given one of these, doesn't it? Most powerful item in an adventurer's pack. J. Deep roads. And Orzammar. Document. No.
Sure. Why not?
Pardon?
Oh, I'd give you a roll. Why not?
A roll?
Aye, anytime. Preferably in the dark.
I suppose I should be flattered.
I'm not sure I have the equipment for that, but whatever gets you working.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen. But there's more out there.
Right, Probably outsiders now rather than insiders, because it won't be a dwarf. Rune plate. No, don't go past it.
As you say.
Deep roads. Deep. Could be a little more specific. Of course, it doesn't show up on the actual map. I'm all glowy. Because I've got a glowy sword. Spirit shard. Sure, okay. Alright. So, you lot are back, are you? Good, oh. Can I get all three of you? Why are you so hard to get? That'll go.
Now we do battle!
Now then. Sit down. Sorry, okay. You. Does that have range? Yes. Do I not have a lesser low impression than that? Yeah, I do. Do you fucking mind, mate? Oh, I see the problem. Sorry, Oggy, but if you will, just run in like that. Oh, and there's loads more that way. Do I have a... No. Why is that over there? That's more sense. Right.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Firebolt. What's in here? Frozen lightning. I'm amazed how bright.
I must ask, what does being a Grey Warden mean to you?
It means I wasn't expecting a conversation when trying to loot bodies. Means I've been chosen to do something important.
There's that, of course. But there's more to being a Grey Warden than killing Darkspawn and saving the world from the Blight. Ultimately, being a Grey Warden is about serving others. About serving all people, whether elves or dwarves or men.
So I serve as a protector.
As a Grey Warden, you are a guardian of men. And you guard them because their continued existence is more important than you are. Thus it is you who serves, not they.
Makes sense.
A good king, a true king who cares for his land, uses his power to rule firmly but fairly. He serves his people first and foremost. The king who does not do this, who believes that he is entitled to his power, who abuses it and uses it for his own means, is a tyrant.
Many kings are tyrants.
And the country suffers for it. If you live apart from others, and your actions affect only you, then you may do as you wish. But if you have power, influence, and strength, your every action will be as a drop of water in a clear, still pond. The drop causes ripples, and ripples spread. Think of how far they will go, how wide they will become, how will they affect the pond. But I've lectured enough for today. I should stop before I wear out my welcome.
Okay, I'm just gonna go back to looting bodies now. Hey there. How about you have one of these?
It shall be done. It is begun.
What about that? Handle them! Oh, there's one still alive.
It is begun.
Let's shove that
I shall
there.
do it. As you say.
Come on. Can't see a bloody thing. Oh, hey there. Well, that didn't work well. That's the little fingers. Have I really not explored this area? How have I not explored this area?
As you say.
I've been through the deep roads. I have an Oggy to prove it. Look at my lovely, lovely loot. Broken chest. I take it as it's broken. I am capable of opening it.
Very well.
Allow me. I could do that for you. Right away.
Long sword.
I shall.
Can't be bothered mining at the moment. Dwarven massive armor. Fire arrows. Okay. At that point, I'm going to break the stream so that it's uploadable. I still haven't uploaded last week's, but I'm still within the 2-week period that Twitch gives me. Just need to remember to do that. Because, yeah, lost a couple of weeks. Anyhow, back in a sec.